Good evening and welcome to the second annual Detroit Can Film Festival. I'm Margaret Edwardowski, coming to you live from the Bull Family YMCA in downtown Detroit. We are so thrilled you could join us this evening. Tonight's festival will celebrate youth filmmaking and also a lot of our young people in the area, as well as some of the programs that we run here at Y Arts, which you will hear more about in just a moment. But to begin with, I would like to share with you a couple of people that are making tonight's live stream possible. And by the way, this is Y Arts' very first live stream event from our theater. So we're very excited and we're so glad you could be here to see it. So producing tonight, we have Seth Amadei, who is our events director for Y Arts. Hooray, thank you, Seth, for all that you've done in getting us ready for tonight. And then manning the chat and helping us tally the audience votes for our audience award, which we'll talk about in a minute, is Kelly Rossi, who is our program director and our fantastic friend who always makes us smile and happy. Like I said, we are coming to you live from the Bull Family YMCA, and we are Y Arts. We are the Arts and Humanities branch of the YMCA of Metropolitan Detroit. We like to create arts access and programs for the community, for youth and families, and we do that as outreach in schools, as well as here at our facility and throughout other YMCAs as well. And now on to what is DCFF. If you just saw a post about tonight's festival and wondered what it was, we're really excited about that. And we want to tell you a little bit more about it. The Detroit Can Film Festival proves that anyone can make a film and that film is a vehicle for your voice, especially for young people. So these are 10-second films on a theme that we choose. This year's theme is What Really Matters Now. We started off with a different theme of how I get there, and then when COVID-19 hit, we realized we wanted to give young people an opportunity to be creative and share their voice about the challenges that they were facing. So we changed the theme. We opened the age range up to 12 to 18, and then we opened up our service area to all of metropolitan Detroit because we know a lot of young people are facing unprecedented times, and having a creative outlet to address it really makes a difference. To tell you a little bit more about our festival is one of our co-founders, actually the man whose idea got all of this started. Nick Cuccinella has worked closely with Y Arts, both on the Detroit Can Film Festival, but also as a member of our advisory board. Nick will tell you a little bit more about the festival from his perspective, so let's go to Nick right now.
Oh, hey Margaret, hey everybody. Welcome to the second annual Detroit Can Film Festival. I'm Nicky. I'm one of the weirdo co-founders of this. Our initial concept was to help students learn how to tell a truthful story in 10 seconds or less so you can let the rest of the world know what you're feeling and how you want things to change. And these 7 films this year, they did it. You've told us and shown us what the change is that you want to be based on the experience you have and what needs to be different. And we can't thank you enough. Back to you, Margaret.
Thank you, Nick. So as I mentioned, Nick is a member of our advisory board. We can't do what we do here at Y Arts without the support of the community. And we have some amazing community members on that advisory board. We have nonprofit professionals, business professionals, artists, and educators who help us to guide our work and also help us to connect with members of the community who are also interested in doing the work that we do. We have a member of our board, Robin Kinney, to tell us a little bit more about the mission of Y Arts and what it's like to be a board member with us.
Hi everyone, my name is Robin Kinney and I am the president of Motor City Women Studios, as well as a proud advisory board member for Y Arts Detroit. The mission of Y Arts Detroit is to revitalize the spirit of the community by providing high-quality, accessible arts experiences through performances, educational programs, artist networks, and creative enterprises. Back to you, Margaret.
Thanks, Robin. So now let's talk about the prizes we'll be giving away today. We have 3 awards that we will be giving. The first is our grand prize award. You see our fancy awards that we will be handing out. These are pretty heavy duty things. I'm trying not to knock it over because that would make an even better live stream than you expected. So we have a grand prize award. We have a first runner-up. And we have an audience award. So our grand prize award and our first runner-up awards will be decided by our judges. You'll get a chance to meet them, meet them in a little bit. And then our audience award will be decided by you. Now, I know many of you are family and friends of some of these young people who have made these films, and you will get the opportunity to vote for them in the comments on whichever platform you are watching, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. But we ask that you hold off until we ask for your votes, and we ask that each viewer only votes once. But you will know exactly when that comes in because we're going to watch the films a few times before we get to the actual voting. Now on to one extra really exciting thing that we will be giving to our winners this year. For the second year in a row, we've had the wonderful privilege to partner with Interlochen Center for the Arts, who are offering generous scholarships to the winners of our festival. This is an amazing opportunity, and we're thrilled to be able to offer it once again, especially because last year's winner, Elise Moore, was able to attend an online media class through Interlochen and take advantage of this great opportunity. To hear more about what these scholarships entail, we have invited Dominic Garzonio to tell us a little bit more about it, and then we'll also see a video of the programs themselves. So Dominic, please tell us more.
Hi everyone, my name is Dominic Garzonio, and I work in the admission office at Interlochen Center for the Arts. As a Michigan-based arts organization, Interlochen is thrilled to partner with the 2020 Detroit Cannes Film Festival in its efforts to cultivate youth film culture within our state. For those who may be unfamiliar with who we are, Interlochen is located 4.5 hours northwest of Detroit. Our 1,200-acre campus offers the perfect getaway for young artists looking to turn their passion and purpose into potential. We're home to Interlochen Arts Academy, the nation's premier boarding arts high school, as well as Interlochen Arts Camp, a world-renowned summer experience. Both Academy and Camp students have the opportunity to explore one of 7 different arts areas, including film and new media. This year, I'm proud to announce that Interlochen will be awarding 2 scholarships at the Detroit Cannes Film Festival. These awards apply to our 2021 programming and will coincide with the festival's grand prize and runner-up winners. For the grand prize winner, we'll be offering a full tuition scholarship to attend one of our 3-week film and new media programs at Interlochen Arts Camp, as well as a $15,000 a year merit scholarship to attend Interlochen Arts Academy as a film and new media major. The runner-up winner will be awarded a $1,000 scholarship to attend a 3-week summer film and new media program, as well as a $10,000 a year scholarship to attend the Academy as a film and new media major. After the festival, a representative from our Office of Admission will be in touch with each winner to provide further instructions on redeeming the award. We're excited and honored that the Detroit Cannes Film Festival has again presented us with an opportunity to support your art and hope that you'll consider spending some time with us up north. Until then, enjoy this quick video about the film and new media experience at Interlochen Arts Camp.
Roll sound.
Rolling.
Roll camera.
Speed.
Roll 1, scene 3A, take 2.
Action.
There's really no easing into it. You just jump into it from day one. I think the first day I was here, we were already holding cameras and writing with the teacher. So it's really fast-paced, but it's awesome.
Yeah. Perfect.
The students are coming from all different backgrounds. They have, some of them have better understanding of visual arts, some of them are writers, and some of them are animators, but the overall goal is that they end up using those talents to complement one another on the work that they're doing. So not any one person has to have all of the skills in filmmaking, but to rely on one another for those other skills to help them become better filmmakers in general. And I want to step away from that into how is the story functioning? How is the movie functioning?
Well, the teachers have a ton of experience. One of my teachers is even working in the industry, which is awesome because my fellow classmates and I get a ton of insight from her. We get a ton of guests who come in and talk to us, and we really get that one-on-one asking questions experience that you really just can't get sitting at home.
I think one of the coolest opportunities is that we actually get to get off campus and go to the Traverse City Film Festival to see works that they'll never get to see anywhere else.
Film is something that everybody like nowadays just grows up being surrounded by, and being able to see that process and being able to learn about what makes us filmmakers and what makes a movie great is probably the best part of my day.
Yeah. Being at Interlochen, I learned how to think like a filmmaker, and I think that was really important for me.
You could just pop out the door, snag the pizza, and give her the money. Kind of like slam the door. Precisely.
Okay.
I used to watch movies and I was like, oh, well, this is how you do it, right? And being here, I more understood, well, they're using this kind of shot. So I didn't necessarily have to think, like, what are they doing? I understood in my head, that's what they're doing, now why?
I could go to a film school somewhere else, anywhere else that works solely on film, but then I wouldn't get the experience of learning about everybody else's arts and passions.
I mean, I think the kids need an opportunity to find a place that they feel safe in figuring out what it is that they want to say as a storyteller. And this is that place.
That's a wrap!
Let's try all of that again without a muted mic. Well, that was our first snafu, and you know what? We braved it. It was better than earlier today when people heard a mic that wasn't supposed to be hot, so, you know, you do what you can. All right, let's start over. So there are prizes, cash prizes that go along with all of these awards. Not only are these young people eligible for scholarships, but they're also eligible for cash prizes. Our grand prize is $500, and each of the secondary prizes are $150 each. So this is a great opportunity to give some young people a reward for sharing their creativity with us. Now that said, we lost some critical sponsors this year because of 2020 being an unprecedented year. So we could use your help to make this and other Y-Arts programs happen and to continue to serve the community. So Kelly's going to be sharing the GoFundMe page for Y-Arts in the chat on both platforms. Please do click on that and support us if you can. It would help us to continue to bring access to the arts for young people and families. I hope you enjoyed watching me speak without sound for a while. Now let us go on to something really that you've all been waiting for. This is our first opportunity to see our 7 films. Now, we are going to show these 3 times in total, and during our 3rd screening is when the voting will begin, and you'll hear more about that. But before we do that, keep in mind these are 10 seconds long. These young people had to tell a story in just 10 seconds on the theme of what really matters now. So without any further setup, let's just go through our first screening of our 7 amazing finalists. Enjoy.
Tonight, we begin a series of reports on finding the new normal.
I have a dream. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but human rights. Choking the life out of me.
"2020 has been a long year. From protests to pandemics, it's easy to lose yourself in your journey. But it's important to remember that the only thing that matters is you."
You've just watched an entire film festival in just over a minute. Every year when we get the student submissions, every year, last year and this year, but we are blown away by what the young people come up with and realize that we always underestimate how deep their thoughts are and how creative they are. And we're really excited to be so given the opportunity to show, for them to show us what they're thinking and do that in a creative way. One thing I wanted to mention is that although we don't have specific sponsors for tonight's event, we do have some great support from some foundations, and we wanted to make a mention of them now. So we're very close partners and very thankful for our partnership with the Detroit Creativity Project, with whom we do the Improv Project, and also they do support some of our media programs. They're amazing partners. Thank you, DCP. We're also very thankful for the support of the Herb Foundation and the Kresge Foundation. They have been longtime supporters of Y Arts, and we couldn't do what we do without them. And we are also very thankful for the support of the Michigan Council for Arts and Cultural Affairs, who have also been a longtime supporter of Y Arts. Thank you to everyone who believes in us and helps us to serve the community. Now, you've seen the films once and probably are curious as to who is doing the judging and how they're going about that. These films will be judged on 5 points. They'll be judged on relevance to the theme, clarity of story, originality, quality of photography, and emotional engagement. And we have some amazing judges from the community lined up. And we have a short segment so that you can get to know who they are. So let's take a look at that quickly. We want to thank our judges for taking the time and sharing their talent in viewing these films and giving us meaningful feedback. You'd think watching 7-10-second films wouldn't be such an amount of time to donate, but they actually did take time to score on each of these points and give some meaningful feedback. So we're very thankful to have all these very talented individuals supporting this work. We're about to watch the films a second time so that you can get a better understanding of which you might want to be voting for and also appreciate the work of these young people. But before we do that, I want to quickly mention that if you are enjoying this and you are a teen or know of a teen in the area who wants to do more media arts work or learn some of this stuff, have a good time and meet young people. We have an after-school media club that is starting. We will have an orientation and an open house Wednesday of next week on the 11th of November. And this program meets all year, once a week, and is meant to be a fun, laid-back opportunity for young people to be creative and make friends in a safe environment online. This is supported by the Detroit Creativity Project, and because of that support, the entire program is only a registration fee of $25, and we do have scholarships for that available as well. So if you want more information on that program, it is y-arts@ymcadetroit.org. Drop us an email and we'll be glad to give you as much information as you need. Join us. We would love to have you. All right, time for a second viewing. Let's check these out again. This time, the films will have the artist's statement just after the film to give you a little bit more of an in-depth understanding.
Tonight, we begin a series of reports on finding the new normal.
have a dream. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but human rights.
Twenty 2020 has been a long year. From protests to pandemics, it's easy to lose yourself in your journey. But it's important to remember that the only thing that matters is you.
It was great to see the films with even, I was writing something, I'm so sorry. Why am I even trying to pretend I wasn't looking down when the camera came on? Okay, so what a great opportunity to see those a second time. You'll have one more chance to see them before we vote. And then, I mean, it's live. I should really stop trying to pretend I'm pulling it off. So we'll have one more chance to see those, and then it will be time to vote. And that voting's coming up very, very soon. And I know a lot of you are poised to type the name of the young person you came here to support, and we're excited about that. Before that, let me just tell you what we're going to do now is show the films one final time. You won't see the artist statement, so it's going to be a lot quicker. We're going to show the films one more time. I'll come back to tell you about some other videos we're going to show while the voting happens. But as soon as this last round of viewing happens, you can begin to vote. And then after I come back, I will give you another 5 minutes while our other videos play, and then we will cut the voting off 5 minutes after that. I know that probably is very confusing, but all you need to know is as soon as this last round of video starts, get your votes going. 1 vote per viewer, please. And then we will furiously tally those through my next probably surprised writing and then talking segment. And then we will show you some amazing videos that will give us a little bit more time for voting and a little bit of time for counting. And then it is time to give away some awards to some really talented young people. So as soon as you see these videos start to play, you can vote. Here we go.
Tonight, we begin a series of reports on finding the new normal.
I have a dream. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but human rights.
"2020 has been a long year. From protests to pandemics, it's easy to lose yourself in your journey. But it's important to remember that the only thing that matters is you."
We're so thrilled to see so much support coming in for these young people, and we're already tallying votes. Thank you for watching tonight's feed and for supporting these young people and for voting for them. So now we are going to show a segment of around 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes, and it will include an overview of why media works. You'll also hear from our other co-founder, Tommy Simon, who helped create the festival and also has a great perspective of why it's such an important program for young people. You'll also see a trailer from the Fearless Tribe of Fanatic Filmmakers, a very wonderful community partner of ours, a collection of really talented filmmakers, and that is overseen by a couple of our judges for tonight, but also a couple of our advisory board members. So we love you guys, and we will be showing a trailer about them. And then you will also see a series of youth-created media pieces from various programs that we have run over the last several years. So I have here 5 minutes on the clock. As soon as this segment begins, you will have 5 minutes left to vote, and then we will shut down the voting so that we have enough time to tally them to make the announcement of our final awards for tonight. So here we go. I'm pressing start, and it's time to vote.
If I'm here, I come up with these ideas, and I'm like, oh, I can do this. I can make something like this, and I'm going to.
Why Media Works is a great program for youth that pairs them with professional artists so they can learn a wide array of creative and technical skills.
Really good class for having a good time and getting more familiar with just media and just electronics in general.
I get to meet a lot of people and I get to learn more about using the camera.
It helped me to see that I really like making videos, and it's something I want to do more in the future.
We make movie trailers, we do commercials, we explore a lot of their creative ideas. They do PSAs about a cause that means something to them. Claymation, GarageBand, music videos.
Making music.
If your child has an interest in any of the media arts, it is good to let them pursue it in a safe environment.
My favorite thing is when one of the kids will wave at me from across the room and they need help with the app or something, and before I can get over there, one of the other kids will have already shown them how to do it. And I'm like, it's working. They're figuring stuff out, so that's great.
We've taken them to production houses, art museums, the DIA, Belle Isle, the WXYZ studios.
I oversee the after-school program at middle school. The kids look forward to seeing them every Tuesday. I never seen a group of students so involved in a media class like this, so it's a really great experience. I like them a lot.
There's a huge push for STEM programming these days, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We're still able to give the students something creative, but there's a technological aspect to it, so they're getting double the value out of a program like this.
whether they're going to this particular field or not, these skills are priceless. They'll use them for everything, and it's great to see them work with each other and us to do it.
It's a good place to meet some nice people.
Everybody here is a good person, and I'm just glad to make new friends and just see just people being happy.
Hi, I'm Tommy Simon, one of the other founders of the Detroit Can Film Festival. And I just want to say that when Nick first approached me with this idea of his to take tiny little films and put them together and have a film festival, I took a step back and said, wow, what a great idea. I work in advertising, and what do we do in advertising? Well, we often write short little films and sell them to our clients so they can sell their products. And the reason I bring this up is to let everyone out there know that there's careers out there for people who want to do this. You may think that you're just making Snapchats or Instagram stories or short little videos to send to your friends, but in reality, you can use your media skills and actually get a job and have a future in that here in Detroit or all over the world. This is a valuable skill that you're developing, and we just are so excited to see all the great content that you make. Thanks.
bring it back. Yeah, hey, hey, cross, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, get it, hey, 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 you see me on the street, tell me you look good. Hey, I need to eat too.
We're here. It is the awards portion of the evening. But before we get there, I just want to say watching all those old videos for me is a great experience. Working for the Y and working for Y Arts because I'm just filled with joy to see all the young people we've served before. And we were here in the studio remembering each and every one of these kids and young people, and how much we loved working with them and each personality and each bit of creativity. So it was really fun. And it was also sobering to realize a few of them are completely grown adults now, but that's part of what we do. We were just blown away and super excited about all of the comments and votes that you gave us. And yes, the tallying may have taken a minute, but it certainly didn't take as long as some tallying that's been going on this week. So we have your results for you now, and we are thrilled to share them. I'm just going to check in with all of the folks in the studio to make sure. Not muted. Apparently we're having a sound issue. Is everyone able to hear? Give us some comments so we know if you can hear me. Yeah, I can hear it on the YouTube page. All right. Well, we'll move forward, and if you can't hear me, I will try to mouth the winners as largely as I can. And maybe we can, I don't know, figure it out somehow. You can, oh yay, you can hear. Good. Because I said a lot of really important and impactful things in that time, and I didn't want to have to try to remember what they were. One final plea before we get to these awards. If you enjoyed what you saw tonight and you want to support what we do, Kelly has been sharing our GoFundMe link. Please, anything that you can give to help Y Arts in the community to keep our arts alive in the city, because we're also connecting, as you saw in the videos, young people with artists. So it's a twofold wonderful experience, artist mentors and young people. So please support us if you can. All right. I've American Idol dragged out the stress of who won as long as I possibly could, and it is time for us to give out our 3 awards. We will begin with the runner-up. The judges have tabulated their choice for runner-up, and ladies and gentlemen, we will be giving that award to Aaron McLeod. Congratulations, Aaron. I saw you have a lot of support in the thread, so congrats. I'm sure all the love will be showing up in the comments shortly. Congrats on your runner-up award. As for the audience award, we have tabulated the votes, and I'm sure you saw them coming in. We had a clear winner there. And once again, it was Aaron McLeod, who's having a heck of a night. So congratulations, Aaron. You are both our runner-up and our audience favorite. And now, at home, make your own drum roll noise, please. We have one here. Not sure if you can hear it. But this is for all the cookies. For a $500 cash prize and some amazing scholarships to programming with Interlochen Center for the Arts, we are pleased to announce that the 2020 DCFF Grand Prize winner is Kendall Wallace. Congratulations, Kendall. We were all very impressed with your film. To all of the winners, or both of our winners, we will be reaching out next week to contact you on how we will get you these prizes. In the meantime, donate to Y-Arts, everyone. If you want to join us for our after-school media club, again, that's Y-Arts at ymcadetroit.org. I have been your host, Margaret Edwardowski. I would like to thank our staff here in studio, who are unbelievably wonderful people. We would like to thank the YMCA for supporting and believing in Y-Arts. We would like to thank our advisory board for everything they do for us, our founders and the foundations that support us, and everyone in the community, but especially the young people who give us their talent and their voice. We hope you have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching the 2020 Detroit Can Film Festival.